Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the 7-star Tera Porygon2 Raid is now live in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I'm going to attempt soloing this raid with Slowking. Typically when I do these type of videos, I like to showcase the entire raid. That way you can see how I defeated the battle successfully. And yeah, I wanted to try using Slowking. I did see a video where people recommended Annihilate. I didn't try Annihilate yet. I also didn't feel like changing the Tera type on mine. The main one I have built right now is for VGC that I occasionally use for raids. So I figured, why not try something a little different just to get the ball rolling here. So I'm actually going to try using Slowking primarily because of its good special defense stat. Let me see how much this ends up doing. Okay, still does like a decent chunk to me, but I'm going to set up 3 Amnesias to start the raid. That way I can have optimal special defense, and then I'm going to start going for stored powers at some point here. Okay, fully parad. But yeah, also, if you're a subscriber to the channel, I've been missing in action for the past couple months, just had some personal stuff going on, and I'm actually not even at my home right now, but I do have some of my setup. So I figured, hey, I'd give it a chance and see how things are holding up here, get back into the groove of things. Maybe I'll do a live stream hosting some of these raids. I tried doing some Go Battle League streams on my other channel, my main YouTube channel, and it seems as if potentially it can work, but occasionally I get some lag spikes. It's kind of warm in the place I'm staying right now. There's no air conditioning here. And then also I am using Wi-Fi when typically I would plug directly into my router with an Ethernet cable. So I don't know. For the most part, I'm just gonna start off at least trying to get the ball rolling here with some more guides. So thanks again for being here. And if you're a new subscriber, definitely consider subscribing if you like Pokemon content geared more towards the Switch games on this channel. I will be doing a playthrough of ZA when it comes out in October, so that's something I'll be looking forward to for this channel. But yeah, so far I'm just trying to get to my Tera at this point. I have a little bit of my, I'm not maxed out on stored power, but I figured let me at least get, I don't really know the phase of this fight, so I figured I'll like at least get the ball rolling a little bit here. I'm assuming I might be able to at least take one death in this fight. But I might just go for the Tera on the next turn. Depending, you know what, I might just go for another nasty plot and then Tera, just so I can optimize my healing back with Shell Bell. I don't know if it will or when it will remove stats from our side of the field. So, guess what, okay, literally it just did that. Okay, so dang, that's kind of annoying. I might just let Porygon take me out here instead of going for a heal cheer. That way I can set up and then potentially just go for a sweep. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I am hitting Porygon with neutral damage in this fight, but because I had Psychic, I didn't think maybe even using a fighting type would be the best option. Yeah. So, we'll see. I mean, obviously it has Thunderbolt, but it's not going to be a huge deal once I get my special defense back up here. And then I can start going on the offense. I will go for a heal cheer if I absolutely need to at this point. But I'm going to assume that me getting at least one death isn't a huge detriment to my run here. We'll find out. But yeah, I ended up missing a decent amount of those 7-star raids. I've not even really been playing my Switch as of lately just because of the stuff I've been going through, but we'll see how things end up going here in the next couple weeks. June, it is my birthday month later this month. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, let me get up at least one nasty plot. And then I'll probably Tera and go for one stored power just to see how much it'll heal me back. I'm hoping that it'll at least heal me back more than the damage I'm actually accruing at the moment. And as long as I don't get crit, I should be good here. We'll see how much it does, because I'm going to have to get 2 more nasty plots off to optimize my stored power damage. So let's see where this puts me. Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people have said they assume this raid exists purely because of the Switch 2 coming out, which kind of makes sense. Switch 2, Porygon2, it's an upgrade to the previous system. Okay, that does a little bit more than... It does enough for me to at least set up my nasty plots here. Okay, so now they're going to go for Tri-Attacks, which does have a chance to status me. Hopefully it does not. Alright, let me get one more nasty plot off here. Actually, let me go for one stored power just to get health. Just in case I do get crit. Or some crazy packs or whatever. Okay. Let me connect this stored power. I'll do an attack cheer once I'm fully set up. Yeah, that's actually doing really nice damage. And that does give me a decent amount of health back. I'll get one more nasty plot off here. And then I'm going to go for attack cheer and then stored powers the rest of our battle here. Yeah, I think Slowking is going to end up working here. I mean, I know it looks kind of questionable at this point, but I think once we start going on the offense, it'll start adding up. Alright, let me go for an attack cheer. And then back into offense mode. There we go. Yeah, I was feeling kind of lazy because I could just change the Tera type to my Annihilate, but I don't know, I just figured, I didn't even look to see if that strategy was working for people, but I did try using Iron Hands for one attempt, and I got one shot by Psychic. I mean, I did use Belly Drum prior to that, but I just figured, you know what, I'm just going to look at something else that I have already, and Slowking was in my inventory. Wow, yeah, actually, this is pretty solid. This is pretty much game. Yeah, I think Slowking is a pretty solid solo run here. I mean, Porygon2 isn't crazy scary or anything, but it is a 7-star raid regardless, which is going to mean that the raids are going to be more difficult than you'd expect. Excuse me, here's another stored power. Might be enough to just one-shot it. Dang, yeah, that's like this is a very solid solo. Definitely recommend Slowking. I mean, I assume I have max special defense and max HP on this. I'll just have to verify that, but I'll have that in the description or in the comments below what its IVs are. But let me see, what am I going to catch this in? I'm just going to catch this guy in Moonball because I have so many of them. And yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. You have a good morning, evening, afternoon if you're tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.